It's finally happening for the Dodgers, and it couldn't happen at a better time. Also, I got a major, massive Dodgers injury update. Who's coming back, and when are they coming back? And yes, I will drink from the shoe. Bradstrudamus was wrong on that. So subscribe and like. Let's get down to business. Brad J with you. All right, let's just get this out of the way. I predicted that the Dodgers would sweep the Padres, and I said the first game score would be Dodgers 8-2 over the Padres. The Dodgers, of course, did not sweep the Padres, lost 2 of 3, but the 8-2 was the score yesterday. So was Bradstrudamus wrong? Was he partially right? I predicted the Dodgers sweep of the Padres at Dodger Stadium, and then I went on to predict 2 that did not happen. So 1 for 3. That's still better than Conforto's hitting. All right, let's go. Coffee out of the shoe. Let's go. Said I would do it. Let's go with it. Oh, that sucks. Yuck. All right. Bradstrudamus was wrong. I'm drinking coffee from the shoe. Let's get down to the story. First off, let's talk about the hit parade that happened for the Dodgers yesterday. Gotta like to see Ohtani get involved in the home run derby towards the end. Freeman with a couple of bombs. And you gotta give it up for Dalton Rushing. And I will say again, I was wrong. Okay, I have a hard time saying that. But I was wrong. I thought Will Smith should have started. He had a better record against Pivetta. And, of course, Doc brought in Dalton, day game. I get why he did it. And Dalton with the bomb. So home run derby, solid for the Dodgers. Dodgers take a big win. And that is what they needed to do in a massive, massive way. So congratulations to the Dodgers getting it done. That's the hit parade that we saw right there. Teo. Man, that should have been a grand slam home run. Nice save on Padres' part, snagging that one in the first inning. Freeman with 2 bombs. Betts contributing with 3 hits. Love to see that. Brought him up like 3 notches on his batting average. And Ohtani getting into the action towards the end of the game. Conforto, well, there you go. 2 at bats. There's a run. There's a hit, but 2 Ks. I mean, what's going on with Conforto? Is he going to get the start? You got to wonder about that call. He had a hit with 1 at bat. Miggy Rowe, not a good day for him, 0 for 4. And then Rushing, getting the 3 RBIs on that 3-run bomb. Congratulations to the Dodgers getting back on track. So now the Dodgers become even with the Padres, but they own the tiebreaker. So the Dodgers own the tiebreaker there. So no matter what, if it ends up the season and they're knotted in there, Dodgers will take the win on that. So that's it. Dodgers do not face the Padres anymore. That's it. It's all about the other teams. 31 games left, 19 games under 500. How did the pitching do yesterday, Brad J? I'm glad you asked. Here's the pitching for yesterday. Yamamoto, man, he picked a good day to come back strong, right? 4 hits, 2 earned runs. Love the movement. You got to like the movement on his curves and everything he was throwing yesterday. He was placing it perfect. I really like what he did. Yes, he gave up 4 hits. His ERA 2.90, but he had 6 strikeouts. That was solid. Only walked 2. Like to see that not be. I like to see that be a 0. Dreyer came in. He shut the door down. Trinan came in. He shut the door. Tanner Scott. He shut the door down. And Kirby Yates back. He shut the door down too. So that's how it played out right there. That's the bullpen. That's like bullpen stuff of last year, right? That's how the bullpen was last year. So we like to see that. And think about it. The Dodgers hadn't had to use their bullpen because they had 2 straight losses. So they weren't really using a lot of the bullpen players for those 2 losses. So they had somewhat of a fresh bullpen to work with. And there you go. And now you're getting guys back. So, that's the deal. Dodgers own the tiebreaker. But I want to bring up some Bradstrudamus hate. There's been a little bit of Bradstrudamus hate. Look, I've been predicting a lot of stuff. And sure, Bradstrudamus, even Nostradamus got stuff wrong every now and then, right? But chill on the hate because I'm right more than I'm wrong. So it feels like as soon as I'm wrong on something, someone just got to come out. But look, did I drink from the shoe? Said I would. Did it. Done deal. Move on. All right. 8-2 was the score yesterday. That's the game. That's the score I predicted for the first day. Well, I was only a few games off. You got to like that. 31 games left. 19 games against under 500 teams. and the perfect storm is coming back for the Dodgers. We'd like to see it. Are we going to see Kike Hernandez back? What's the deal with Kike, Brad J? Well, Sunday, he doubled, walked, and narrowly missed a home run on a fly out to left field. Walt played left field on Sunday. Look at this. Played left field on Sunday. Hint, hint. What does that mean? Could Conforto's days be numbered? You know who else is working in left field? Hae-Sung Kim, too. Interesting. All right. He also played center field, third base, but they made sure he took some reps in left. He was 5 for 14, 357, a couple of doubles, 2 walks, 5 games last week. Expected to be activated on the injured list. He's got a bobblehead night, I think, coming up in the next few nights. So it's as of today doing this show, it is not put him in the transactions, but I expect Kike to be on the roster and probably playing tonight. I could be wrong. Maybe it's tomorrow, but he's going to get some reps here against the Reds. So is it going to be tonight, tomorrow, the day after? We'll see. But Kike has been killing it. How about the special Ks? Kopech and Kim, huh? Well, they're coming back. Kim has a hit in all 4 rehab games so far, 5 for 16, batting .333, all singles. That's all we need him to do. Set the table, my brother. He played center field on Sunday after the games during the week and left. See, once again, Hae-Sung Kim getting left field reps, Kike getting left field reps. I think Conforto's time might be running thin here. So look for that. Look for Hae-Sung back. And Kopech pitched a scoreless inning on Sunday, his 4th straight scoreless appearance. Bring him back, baby. Let's bring Kopech back in the mix. That's what I'm talking about, Willis. All right? Sunday's 4th straight scoreless appearance. Earliest possible activation from the 60-day list would be Wednesday. Okay? So that would be before Arizona if we see him come back at that point. Well, got Kirby a couple of days ago. Snell's on paternity leave. And expect Kim and Kike this week. So you've got to like the way it's stacking up. And remember, I've called it the perfect storm. I'm still holding true. Even when the Dodgers stumbled and got swept by the Angels twice and got beat the first 2 games by the Padres, I'm still staying positive. Glass half full, 24/7. So just keep that in mind when talking to Brad J. All right? Dodgers kick off 3 against the Reds at home. And who is going to be the man on the mound? Sheehan on the mound, 4.17. That's the ERA for him. 4-2 record, 44 Ks. He's going against Green. A 2.63 ERA, 5-3 his record. 91 Ks for number 21 Green for the Reds. So that is how it's going to play out. And Lux, Gavin Lux, will be, of course, at Dodger Stadium, and he will officially get his World Series ring. Excited to see that happen. Sheehan on the bump. And the win streak for the Dodgers starts yesterday. You know what I mean? So we'll take that one. We'll take this one. And we'll keep going from that because 31 games left, 19 against sub-500 teams. It's time to make it happen and not wonder what happened. All right? That's going to do it. Subscribe and like. I'm Brad J. Thanks for being part of it. As you go through the day, just think Dodger Blue and let's go Dodgers.